Here's a science worksheet where we're going to just focus on the equations. We're not going to deal with anything with the headings or anything else. I just want to focus on the equation that's equation 1 here in the middle. This is the original worksheet, and it looks like this was all typed in with subnotation and then the dash symbol, and then using something like equation editor symbol for the delta. So this is the original, and then I'm going to go show several versions of what we could do with the equation and what the ideal scenario would be. So I went ahead and edited this equation 1 that was in the middle of the document because it contains more of the complex things, but any kind of edits I make here, the idea will follow through with any of these kind of scientific notation seen throughout the document. So the first line is the original, how the equation was originally written. And then the second version of the equation is when I used math type, but I used everything in terms of math, which I'm going to show that after I demonstrate this. And then math type, and it's everything as text. And then a mixture of math and text using math type. So let's see how they read.
Science, file, select, science, the left, is the original, equation 1, creation equals dash solution equals dash left parent solution CS, solution delta T right parent, math equation 1. Q sub RESETION equals negative Q sub SOLUTION equals negative left parent M sub SOLUTION C sub S SOLUTION delta T. Math type equation 1. Q sub reaction equals dash Q sub solution equals dash left parent M sub solution C sub S solution delta T right parent math content. Math equation. Q sub reaction equals negative Q sub solution equals negative left parent M sub solution C sub S solution delta T right parent math content.
So we can see that the last one, where there's a mixture of math and text, is reading everything that I would assume how we wanted it read in the science document, where the negative signs are read as negative, not dashes. The only bit of hiccup I see is possibly that C sub S comma solutions. I don't think it's saying the solution, the comma, very clearly. But if you put it all as math, it reads every letter individually. If you put it all as text, it won't read math symbols. And if you put it as a mix, then it sounds like it's the best case scenario. So let's go and see how we can create that. So how I created the math and text mix is I just copied my original equation, just the actual equation. I don't need the word equation 1. So I just did Control-C copy on that, opened up math type, inline equation, and then just pasted that in. Now, is this math? Is it text? What world are we in? And the way you can tell is by going up to Style, and it'll tell you which world. But wherever the cursor is the world you're in for that cursor placement. Since this one is best read when it's mostly text, I'm going to highlight all of it and just do Style Text. But the dashes need to be read as negative signs, so I'm going to highlight that and make that a math symbol. And then the other dash, I'm going to highlight that and make that math. And the rest, the equals, I think it read fine either way, but you can make that math just for consistency. And here we have the equation that should read just fine. So I'm going to save it and exit. So now you can see the equation here. Where'd it go? Up here. As both the text and the math, which will get read. Oops, I don't want DT though, so that D needs to be the symbol delta. So we'll find delta right here, but I'm going to make sure that's math because it needs to be read as delta, not T, and it is math, so we're okay. So everything else is text where I want it to be, and then we have math in here where I want it to be, so I'll save that. And so here's my equation, newly written using math type and fully accessible.